You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are not even your body. You are simply life, raw, vibrant, alive. But you've forgotten that. You're caught in the noise of the mind. You're drowning in the society's expectations. This is why suffering continues. You think you're progressing, but you're simply reacting. Stop. Breathe. Close your eyes. Can you feel life pulsing in you? That's who you are. Not the stories, not the identity, not the drama, all that is borrowed. Real change begins when you return to yourself, not to your ego, but to the silent awareness beneath it. The world has taught you to be competitive, to run after success, to compare endlessly, to chase shadows. But fulfillment never comes this way. It comes only from clarity, from stillness, from inner alignment. Are you aligned within, or are you broken into pieces inside? The real battle is not outside, it is within. Your thoughts are not enemies, but they can enslave you if you remain unconscious. Watch them. Don't act on every emotion. Pause. Learn to respond, not to react. This is the path of mastery. Do not seek validation. It is a trap. If 10 people say you're good, you smile. If one insults you, you break. That's not strength, that's slavery. Be like the sky, untouched by the weather. Let your mind be clear like space. Whatever passes, passes. You remain. Discipline is not punishment. It is freedom. Your body, your mind, your energies, they need alignment. Otherwise, you're a chaotic mess. You will suffer success. Yes, even success can be suffering if it comes without consciousness. Look around. Are they joyful or just noisy with achievements? Joy is not in what you have. It is in how you are, the way you sit, the way you breathe, the way you speak. Everything matters. This life is not casual, it's sacred. Treat it that way. Every day you delay awareness, you invest more in unconscious misery. People say time heals. No, it is you who must heal. Time only passes. Healing is your responsibility. Change does not come from comfort. It comes from facing the truth, even when it burns, especially when it burns. The fire is not to destroy you, it is to purify you. If you want peace, don't wait for the world to change. Change your perception. Choose silence over noise. Choose presence over reaction. Choose truth over convenience. Even if no one joins you, walk alone. This is your journey, not your neighbor's, not your partner's. Yours alone. When you change, the world shifts. When your vision clears, reality transforms. Your inner world is the seed. The outer world is the reflection. You want abundance? Cultivate it within. You want love? Become it. You want peace? Be still. Meditation is not for monks. It is for those who want to live fully. Just sitting and being. It is the highest act of courage. Because you face yourself. No filters, no lies. Just raw truth. Are you ready for it? Your past does not define you. It only informs you. Use it as wisdom, not as a prison. You are not broken, you are becoming. But only if you stop escaping. Through distractions, entertainment, blame. These are sugar-coated poisons. Stay conscious. Look into a mirror. Ask, who am I really? Strip away the labels, the roles, the beliefs. What remains? That is you. That is life. It needs no reason to be joyful. Joy is its nature, but you've buried it under stress, under ambition, under what will people think? Drop it. Be bold enough to just be. Not a personality, just presence. A peaceful human is the greatest force on earth. Be that. Inspire through silence, through depth, not noise. Don't argue, don't compete, don't prove, just shine. The sun doesn't speak, yet it lights the whole world. Be like that. Not chasing attention, but radiating truth, because it's who you are. Even pain has something to teach. Don't escape it, embrace it, learn, grow, move on, but with awareness. Don't carry dead weight. People will misunderstand you. Let them. Don't shrink to fit their box. Real power is inner stillness, Not loudness, not aggression, but clarity. Be clear about who you are, what you stand for. And then walk, firm, gentle, unshaken. That is the path of a true yogi. That is the path of freedom. Don't wait for motivation. Create discipline. Don't wait for love. Be love. Don't wait for peace. Be the eye of the storm. Your power lies in responsibility, not in blame. Blaming is easy. Changing yourself is divine. Begin today, not tomorrow. Sit, breathe, look inward. What needs cleansing? What needs release? Do it and rise again. Lighter, freer, clearer, more alive, more you. Because the world doesn't need another copy. It needs an awakened you. Not perfect, just conscious, just true, just alive. You wake up every day thinking it's just another day, but it's not. It's life offering you one more chance, one more moment to transform, not to become someone else, but to become what you were always meant to be. Not your fears, not your pain, not your history, but pure, present, conscious life. The real you is not confused. Confusion comes from clutter. When the mind is too noisy, clarity hides. To see clearly, you must become still. A muddy lake clears when it stops moving. So must your mind. Silence is not emptiness. It is the womb of creation. Sit in silence daily. Let the nonsense settle. You were not born to suffer. You were born to evolve. Suffering is your teacher, but only if you are willing to learn. If you resist, it repeats. Life will test you again and again, not to punish you, but to wake you up. So rise, don't retreat. Face yourself with open eyes. People run after goals. They call it ambition. But goals without growth are traps. You achieve one thing, want another. A constant hunger, never fulfilled. Ask yourself, who is setting these goals? Society, ego, or your true self? Align your action with your essence. When you walk in awareness, every step is sacred. You stop chasing. You start living. Your presence becomes your purpose. You smile, not to impress, but because joy overflows. You speak, not to argue, but to uplift. You move, not to dominate, but to dance with life. The moment you drop comparison, freedom begins. You are unique, but trying to be like others, you become a stranger to yourself. Drop the mask. Don't live for the applause. It fades. Live for inner fulfillment. That never fades. A spiritual life is not about robes or rituals. It is about remembering that you are more than flesh and thought. You are awareness itself. From this awareness, live. From this awareness, act. That is true success. That is the real wealth, and it cannot be stolen. Don't fear solitude. In solitude, you meet yourself. You meet your truth. You see what others can't. And what you often avoid. Spend time alone. Not with your phone, not with distractions, but with silence. There, the sacred whispers. The world is not your enemy. It is your mirror. Every person you dislike reflects something within. Observe, learn, grow, and forgive. Not for them, but to free yourself. Carrying resentment is like holding fire. It burns you first, let it go. What happened, happened. But how you hold it, that's in your hands. Transform pain into wisdom, trauma into strength, tears into insight. That's the alchemy of the inner path. Don't expect perfection, expect growth. You will stumble. That's okay. Rise gently, but rise consciously, not in fear, but with clarity. Ask life, what are you teaching me now? And listen. Listening is an art, not just to others, but to yourself. Most people don't listen. They react. They assume. Slow down. Observe your inner noise. Beneath it is a calm voice. That voice is your truth. You've lived for others long enough. Now live in alignment, not selfishly, but soulfully. Do what sets your spirit on fire. Serve from wholeness, not emptiness. You don't need permission to be yourself, just courage, just honesty. Be real, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, because fake people break easily. Real ones bend and rise. Truth protects. Lies shatter. In truth, you're invincible. You don't need to act powerful. Just be centered. That's the highest power. Don't fear endings. They are necessary. Every ending is space for a new beginning. Don't cling. Let go. Trust the flow of life. It knows more than your fear. It leads you to exactly where you belong. If you allow, if you listen, you want a different life? Then think differently, speak differently, live differently. Not from ego, but from awareness. That is transformation. Not a change of clothes, but a change of consciousness. A shift from outside to inside. The most powerful man is not the richest, not the loudest, but the most peaceful, because nothing disturbs him. Be that man, be that woman, grounded like a mountain, open like the sky, gentle like water, but unshakable like truth. You are not here just to earn and die. You are here to evolve, to awaken, to touch the divine within you. That's not a myth, it's your nature, and it's time to return. No more delay. The path is here. Now, sit with yourself. Close your eyes, go inward. Watch your breath, observe your thoughts. Don't judge, just watch. And slowly, you'll meet the real you. Pure point, present, peaceful, powerful. That you is already whole. You don't have to become. You just have to uncover. Drop the layers and shine, because the world needs it, and so do you.